Hi, this is Jamie R.E., the remixer and voice director of Deltarune Abridged, and in this video I wanted to give you a short behind the scenes of one of my current projects that is finished, which is Black Knife. It's an interesting project because this one has been one of the most painful things to remix. Thankfully there are MIDIs and stuff out there, but the most important factor that has been used in this remix is the amount of plugins. If I go into Unsorted, there are a lot of plugins, a lot of audio tracks that I still haven't organized properly. These not being used at all. And these ones here being used, this being used, 3 different leads, staccatos, 2 different staccatos, the vocals which will be added for the main video, and of course some other stuff. And I want to get into the song. I want to show you some snippets, and most importantly how the song sounds like, because only the current cast and Discord that we are working on knows what the song sounds like. And yeah, so this is a entirely different take on Black Knife than what I know or what others would know from the original game. It's more hard rock. It's more like rock with synths, and it will have lyrics obviously, and it has like a small extension which I will show you in a bit. For now I want to play this section mainly. So, as you can see, this whole section is completely original to Deltarune Abridged, and there is, as you can see here, we have some laughs down here. Absolute wonderful thanks to the people who are working on this. They will all be linked in the description below. And basically, this is supposed to lead up from the knight being very cocky and ready to just show their dominance over our protagonists, when it then goes into the main section of the song. This idea here with the laughs was very sudden. It came out of nowhere, and I was like, it would sound really cool if we had something like this in the song, because Black Knife, I like the original Black Knife, but it always felt like it was lacking certain strength and dominance, in my opinion, with how the fight actually plays and how the knight is. So I felt like when it has a maniac-like laugh, a dominant laugh, it would be really, really cool to have. And I will play the song, the section with the laughs turned on for you. Yeah, and I think it's really cool that this was brought to life, that this idea in general has been brought to life. I think it's very, very cool. Moving on, I'm gonna extend this here, by the way. Now, moving on, the main section. So basically all this is compiled into a lot of different instruments. We have in here, I haven't sorted this yet, but we have 2 different serum leads, which is just a lot, which then goes into violins, staccatos, and even more serum leads. And this song is definitely one of the more interesting songs I had to remix because of the atmosphere and tension the song has. It's very tough. It was very tough for me to find the middle ground and the proper construction that I wanted to have while remixing this. In general, I feel like what would make justice is if I played the final section a little bit, because I think that's where the song mostly shines, with the left and rights and stuff. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this right here, of this section, and yeah. So basically, the reason why it's so, as I was saying, constructing this song was very difficult because I needed to figure out what vibe I wanted to have the song. The song is relatively short, with only 2 minutes, the original being slightly less because I added the extra drum and bass section. Um, and it was tough because this song is one of the greatest songs in the original soundtrack, and I wanted to portray its emotions really well, and I wanted to like create something massive out of it. And I think this song is one of my greatest remixes I've done so far. It's been a lot of fun working on this remix overall. I've spent like 8 hours, so 11 hours total on it because there's been so many things I have to work on, so many things I had to change, the bass, the drums, everything. And I'm very excited to get the lyric version done in the next few months when we finally also hopefully release Deltarune Abridged Chapter 1. So yeah, this is the behind the scenes. I hope the few teasers I've shown you of the song was nice. And I will hopefully see you in the next behind the scene video or table read, depending on what we do first. This is Jamie R.E., the director of Deltarune Abridged, and I'll see y'all in the next one.